How exciting was it when Caitlin Clark became a part of the Fever?
I'm going to be honest with you. I had to, when I got the news, I had to pull my car over because...
Let me tell you something real quick. This didn't happen overnight. This didn't start with sold-out arenas. And this definitely didn't start with a new practice facility. What you're about to hear is a timeline, a step-by-step chain reaction. That started the moment Indiana drafted Caitlin Clark and quietly changed the economics of women's basketball.
That is Sarah Mayer. Sarah Mayer is not just the chief of staff for the Indiana Fever. She's the chief of staff pretty much for Indianapolis sports entirety. This young lady right here just wrapped up her interview 3 days ago that has sent shockwaves throughout the internet. And I ain't finna waste no time. We finna jump right into this thing right now. Let's roll the footage.
I was freaking out so much. Not only was it huge for the Fever, but I think we all knew what this could mean for the city. Just being able to, when you go to a game, the line for the fan shop to get merch, it starts hours before the game. We have people from all 50 states, and I think last year it was 44 countries come to an Indiana Fever game. To actually now see that stadiums are filled with little girls and boys watching these women thrive and watching them play. It's just so cool to see what she's done for the sport. It's wild. I mean, they're calling it Clarkonomics here. So she came to the Big Ten football championship game. She goes to Butler games. She's just really supportive of the community. And I think she likes it here too. I mean, I was obviously Midwest, and I think she's really found a home here. So it's been great for the city, but also just great to see how it's transformed women's sports.
Most people only see the highlights, the logo threes, the packed crowds. But recently, someone from inside the Indiana Fever finally spoke up. Not a player, not a coach, not media. A front office executive who sees the business side, the city side, and the league side. And when you line up everything she revealed, a very clear timeline appears. So let's walk through it in order.
And y'all wonder why the WNBA need to give Caitlin Clark that whistle. Caitlin Clark is the single-handedly moving needle in the landscape of not just Indianapolis, but women's basketball. 40 countries, bro, came to the city of Indianapolis to see Caitlin Clark play. Think about that.
The first moment in this timeline didn't happen in a gym. It happened in a car. When Indiana officially got the news that Caitlin Clark was coming, the reaction inside the organization wasn't casual. It was shock, not just because of basketball talent, but because leadership immediately understood the scale. This wasn't just a rookie joining a roster. This was a moment that would ripple through the entire city.
Clark, another long three. She's back.
Almost instantly, things started changing. Before the season even fully settled in, fans were lining up early. Merchandise demand exploded. Fever games became destination events, not local-only crowds. People were traveling from every U.S. state, from dozens of countries. That's when this stopped being a WNBA growth story and became a tourism story.
And Caitlin's been a big part of that.
Incredible. Well, look, and you personally, I mean, it's really amazing to hear all the things that you've done now. And so, I'd love to hear and share with our audience here on our 76 Capital Sports Leadership Show a little of your background, how you got here today, and maybe what's next.
Yeah. So I grew up in Cleveland.
Now, I think this next part is really great because just like I told y'all in the beginning part of the video, we really don't hear about Sarah. Really, a lot of people don't know who she is. It's not just the Fever she worked with. She's working with every sports team in Indianapolis. Now we're finna go into her backstory and kind of let us know where she come from, how she got into her role.
Went to Butler University, which was right outside of Indianapolis. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I love.
Here's where the timeline gets wild. Within one season, Indiana Fever games were drawing fans from over 40 different countries. That's not normal. That's not marketing fluff. That's global pull. And once global attention arrives, everything around the team starts to shift. Media focus, sponsorship interest, city investment conversations. This is where the term Clarkonomics starts to make sense. The next phase wasn't about money. It was about belonging. Caitlin Clark didn't isolate herself as a superstar. She showed up around the city. College games, local events, community moments. and Indiana embraced her back. That matters, because when a city claims an athlete, they don't treat them like a rental. They treat them like a foundation piece. As attention increased, so did pressure. National scrutiny, public expectations, constant spotlight. And yet, she handled it. Speaking events, panels, media appearances, Poise became part of the story. And here's why that matters in the timeline. Cities don't invest long-term in athletes who feel unstable. Consistency builds trust. Quick pause right here. If you're enjoying this kind of deep, timeline-based breakdown, this is exactly what we do on WNBA Shorts. We don't just talk highlights. We explain how moments turn into movements in women's basketball. So if you want smarter WNBA content, make sure you subscribe to WNBA Shorts right now. All right, back to the timeline. This is where things officially crossed a line. Universities and organizations began studying the economic impact of Caitlin Clark's presence. Not projections, not theories, real data. When schools start studying your impact, it means the numbers are already too big to ignore. This is no longer hype. This is documentation. And now we reach the most important moment in the timeline. Indiana didn't just celebrate success. They built for it. A brand new Indiana Fever practice facility, scheduled to open near the arena. Facilities don't happen for trends. They happen for long-term certainty. This was the city saying, this isn't temporary. When you step back and look at the full timeline, the message is clear. One draft pick led to global attention, citywide economic impact, cultural adoption, long-term infrastructure. That's not coincidence. That's transformation. Caitlin Clark didn't just change how the Fever played basketball. She changed how Indiana plans for the future. And when a city changes its plans because of one athlete, that athlete has already left a legacy. If this timeline helped you understand the bigger picture, hit like. If you want more WNBA stories explained the right way, subscribe to WNBA Shorts and comment below. Clarkonomics is real because now you've seen the timeline.